What's going on, YouTube? It is Headband Heresy back again with our second attempt on Radical Red. So if you've been with us through the first couple videos, you know that we did a heavy bunch of grinding, trying to find the best way to do that. You don't have to grind so much later in the game, but it is important in the early game. You still have to worry about your levels late in the game, don't get me wrong, but there's basically an NPC that helps out with that. So it's just kind of a necessary evil when we're early in the game. But we are on run 2. So we had run 1 and that wrapped up. You know, you're seeing this video on Friday, so that run wrapped up on Wednesday's video. And we got to Faulkner, and Faulkner really put a dent in our plans. So let's go ahead. Let's make sure. I just want to make sure I'm emulating at the right speed. I want to fast forward, and I want to fast forward 2 times. Good. So we are going to be focused on, once again, coming through the Radical Red Nuzlocke. And we want to make sure that we can beat Faulkner. That would be progress, right? So let's go ahead and name our rival Mark, as we always do. Again, our name is Haych because Headband Heresy is a lot to put into just 6 letters. So we have our rival Mark. Let's go ahead and say a yes, and we will get started. All right, we're going to turn on auto run. I knew about this in the last run, but I kept remembering it when I was doing the grinding montages, and I didn't want to have anything show up in a grinding montage that you didn't know what it was. You know, I think one of the most important things to playing a Nuzlocke is to be kind of transparent. That's why I do all my grinding on screen. All right, do we want to set the randomizer option? Oh, we do not. Do we want abilities randomized? We do not. And do we want learn stats randomized? We do not. Perfect. So we're going to go ahead and leave. We're going to go try and enter the grass. Professor Oak will pull us back, and we will get a Bulbasaur. All right, great. Thank you, Professor Oak. We'll come in here and have a conversation. Talk to the professor here. So there's 3 Pokemon here. Ba ba ba. All right, we are going to take Bulbasaur. Hey, we took Bulbasaur. Let's add him to the layout. Great, so he's on the layout now. And we are going to have to nickname him, of course. So let's nickname him Nickel. I don't know why I like that name for Bulbasaurs, but I like the name Nickel. So if you're unfamiliar, this is a Nuzlocke. That means that if a Pokemon faints, it is considered dead. We cannot use it. We can box it. We can release it, whatever, but it can no longer be used ever again. Also, we can only catch the first Pokemon we run into on each route. Now, when we say route, I consider that map name. So, for example, Bulbasaur. In the last run, we said that Bulbasaur counted as the lab, but I think I'm actually going to have him count as the Pallet Town encounter. I think that's a little bit more fair. And then we can fish in another piece of water. So let's go ahead and just take a quick look at our new Nickel. It's calm, which means it has down attack plus special defense. Don't love that. Tackle and growl. Now it does have a berry on it. It comes with a berry. And one of the nice kind of quality of life things here is all of the trainer battles effectively act like competitive battles. So if you were to do a competitive battle through Pokemon and you brought a berry into that battle, you and that excuse me, and that berry gets used, you would not lose that berry, right? As soon as you were done with that battle, this is going to take forever. As soon as you were done with that battle, you would get your berry back. One thing I'll bring up here, because it may become relevant with this fight, is the Nuzlocke does not start until we get Pokeballs, which we have not gotten yet. So if we lose to Charmander, that would be real bad. I think we would probably reset if we lost to Charmander, because we need that money. We're going to have to reset. All right, there it is. Let's go ahead and reset, because we want that money. We will update this to run number 3. All right. Excuse me. Let's go ahead and go through all of that all over again. And this time, Let's not let a Charmander scratch us into oblivion. All right, so let's go ahead and choose a boy again. We are once again going to choose the name H as in AYCH because, again, Headband Heresy is just a little too long for 7 letters for a name. We are going to name our rival Mark, as we always do. So let's go ahead, M-A-R-K. Perfect. So we will get into the world. We will grab our potion from the computer in our room, and we will once again set up our game. Let's see here. We will withdraw the potion. I'm not going to take Bulbasaur off the layout because we're going to be choosing Bulbasaur for our starter. One of the things that I think is a little iffy on the way that this game does, we don't want to do randomizer. We don't want anything randomized. The way that that you play the Nuzlocke in this game is you really need Bulbasaur as your starter if you're going to do the Nuzlocke. Squirtle just isn't going to cut it. You know, it might. They're both valuable against Brock in different ways, but once you get to Misty, you know, having Squirtle instead of Bulbasaur just becomes a problem, really. So I think we really have to rely on Bulbasaur, which is a shame. I'd like to shake up the starters because we know this is going to be a lot of runs. All right, so we will name our Bulbasaur Nickel. How cool would it be if we got like a shiny Bulbasaur because we're doing this with one of these runs? Okay, so Mark takes the Charmander. Let's go ahead and look at Nickel. Get an idea of what we're working with here. Relaxed, which is up defense minus speed. That's fine. We've got a good attack stat. Good enough, at least. Let's see if we can take down this Charmander this time on attempt number 3. Probably shouldn't even call this attempt number 3 because we did not get we did not get past the first trainer battle. I think, you know, yeah, like I said, just the money that we lose for this battle by losing the battle just puts us in a place where I'd rather reset and win this fight and not lose the money. Money is very, very important. We need to have 5,000 Poke in Pewter City to buy an egg. So we have to really focus on that being a goal of ours. Looks like Charmander's taking a little bit easier on us this time. Lots of growls. There's the scratches. Next scratch should bring out our berry. But again, we'll get that back at the end of the fight. All right, so we get this one. We will take Mark's money instead of losing our own. It's not too much, but we'll get some of it. Level 6, hooray. We get 120, great. You're gonna make your Pokemon stronger, got it. So we are going to go ahead and head north here. Now, we don't have Pokeballs, so typically the way that a Nuzlocke works, again, is whatever you encounter first on the route, that's what you have the option to catch, or have the ability to catch, I should say. So if the Nuzlocke had started, this Bidoof would be our encounter. If we were to, say, tackle this, and then tackle this, right? And we fainted that Bidoof, too bad, we would not get an encounter. Now, that's not a problem because our Nuzlocke hasn't started, but it's something we need to be mindful of, right? Excuse me. Now we're going to go ahead and heal. And then again, to kind of just illustrate my point, if we're coming through the grass and we run into this Starly got frisked, that would be a phenomenal first encounter. But if we run away, that's it. We don't get an encounter on this route. Sentret would prefer that we don't do Sentret. Let's go ahead and run. Actually, it had Frisk, so I'll take anything with Frisk. Let's go ahead and keep going. So we want to go ahead and get the package up here. Yes, I came from Pallet Town. Hooray, I got Oak's parcel. Let's go and pick up the fishing rod. All right, we got the old rod from the fishing guru. We're going to go ahead and put that as our select. And then let's go ahead and go back to Pallet Town. We'll talk to the professor, we'll get the Pokedex, and we will get our Pokeballs, and then things will actually start. Badoo would not be a great pickup. Really hoping we don't see Badoo as our first pickup. Yeah, we have your parcel. All right. And Mark's going to come here. We're each going to get a Pokedex. Hooray, hooray, hooray. All right, let's go ahead and do this. We're going to grab our town map from Mark's house. Great. Not that we really need that, but, you know, it's there. All right, so just to reinforce, we now have Pokeballs. So whatever we run into first is our encounter. So let's hope that it's something good. Like Starly with Frisk would be perfect. Let's see what we get. Survey says Pidgey. Okay. Pidgey with Frisk. I'll take that. Unfortunately, we're going to have to go for the ball right away. There we go. We got our Pidgey. And in in memory of who brought us to a screeching halt last time, we will name our Pidgey Hawkner. Kind of like Faulkner, right? But that's great. Having Frisk means that if we make it past a couple places here, we'll be able to do things like farm for nuggets and things like that a lot easier. So that's really valuable. Let's go ahead and see what we can fish up here. All right, got a Slowpoke. Wasn't really what I was looking for here, but good bulk on Slowpoke, so that could be valuable. Give me 2 seconds here. There we go. Much better. Never fails. I start to record and then I need to... I do not want to go into Pidgey on this. We could lose Pidgey if we... Yeah, you know what? He doesn't have anything that's super effective against us, so I think he might just have Curse and Yawn. Let's see what he's got. He has Growl, Curse, and Yawn, but we haven't seen an attack out of him yet. So he's going to Yawn again. Yawn also very good for catching Pokemon. Curse could be pretty valuable for him. Oh my goodness. Oh, so he does have Tackle. And he's doing some damage with it too. Alright, he can't kill us with a crit. So let's go ahead and Tackle again. Alright, now he can kill us with a crit. Man, this could be another run over before we get started. Let's try and catch this sucker. Alright. Here's the problem. He just did 8 to us. So I can throw one more ball. Presumably he can't kill Nickel. I'm going to throw one more ball. If he crits, we're going to be on run 4 here. Yawn, alright. We'll throw a ball. Oh, come on. Alright, we only have one more ball we can throw here. So if he doesn't stay in the ball, I'm going to run. Yeah. I'm not taking the chance. We were not doing enough damage to it. That sucks a lot. Alright, so we didn't lose anything, but we did lose our encounter for Viridian City. Not great. Let's go ahead and see if we can buy... I guess I'll buy 3 Pokeballs. We're trying to keep our spending very, very, very low. Because we want to, again, buy an egg in Pewter City. So let's start with our Route 22 encounter. We don't want to go up top because then we have to fight our rival. A Rockruff. I haven't seen this here before. This actually could be pretty good. Oh my goodness, it's going to take forever. Let's growl. I think we'll growl a little bit. Oh, come on, don't leer. All right, so we've got 4 growls up. It's trying to tackle again. We'll do a 5th growl. This is terrible. This is terrible. All right, I gotta throw a ball and hope that I get lucky. Oh, thank goodness. All right. That was a lucky catch. Man, this is not going easy. Let's, we're going to finish just like when we did our first run. We're going to get all of the encounters that we can get before Viridian Forest, and then we'll update the good news is we can actually nickname him from here. So we nickname him Jack. We'll update the overlay with everybody right before we go into Viridian Forest. Just so I'm not updating everything all, one at a time. I'll update everything all at once. Let's go ahead and heal up. Rockruff could be powerful. Could be powerful. I really like the Pidgey. I wish we had been able to catch that Slowpoke. That would have been real nice. All right, so we got a level 5 Rockruff who is sassy, which is up special defense, minus speed. Not great. Tackle and Leer. But it cannot be put to sleep, so, that's something. Let's go ahead and go out here. Let's go talk to our Teachy TV guy, who will show us how to catch Pokemon, and we'll go get that potion also. The potions aren't as useful as you would expect them to be, because you can't use items in battle in these games. That's one of the big things about what makes this ROM hack especially hard, especially if you're Nuzlocking. You do not have access to your bag when you are fighting. Like, for example, when we fought Faulkner, we could not use potions. We just had to rely on whatever we had at the time. All right, there's a potion. So, anything like potions and stuff like that is really more for like out of battle. All right, Route 2. He's going to see us as one of Oak's aides. Great. We get the Oran berries. Okay. And our Route 2 encounter is a Shinx. Okay. A Shinx with Intimidate. That's really good. Not to try and catch, but... All right. Yeah, Leer is going to come out. It hasn't been doing us a crap ton of damage. Now it's going to be doing double damage to us, but that's okay. We're going to get it down to red, and then we will throw a ball and hopefully catch this Shinx. Oh! I think we got to swap out to Jack here. We can't afford to get hit like that again. Let's throw a Pokeball, see if we can catch this Shinx. We have a good name for Shinx here, of course. We are going to name Shinx Durance. Nope, not DQ. D-R-A-N-C-E. Drance. Okay. Let's go ahead and take a look at that Shinx. Timid. That's real good if we can get some special attacks on it, but not so great right now for what it is. Okay. Let's go heal up. I am actually gonna do the Viridian Forest encounter. I think that's probably smart to do. I'll do the Viridian Forest encounter, and then we'll update all of our Pokemon on our layouts so that everybody knows what we're working with in the team. Could have got a Hoppip here. Happier with the Shinx, even with the bad nature for its current moves. All right, let's see what our encounter is going to be in here. A Nincada. Not super excited about Nincada, but it's it's 2 Pokemon instead of 1 when it levels up, right? You'll notice above me we have a level cap of 15. That is the highest level Pokemon on Brock's team. That is his Onix. So the way that this ROM hack works is once we hit 15, instead of getting 100 experience or 80 experience or whatever, we'll get 1 or 2 experience. So we could still technically level but the experience goes down dramatically. If we do happen to level past 15, 1 level is probably fine, 2 levels is probably okay, but after that, it gets real close to running into a problem where Pokemon will no longer listen to us. Hey, we got Nincada. All right. So Nincada gives us our 5th Pokemon. We will add a nickname to Nincada. Let's go with hidden with a Y. 2 Ys, actually. Hidden. Sure, that was good to me. Let's go ahead and add that to our layout now. All right, we are back with the update to the layout. You can see right to my side here, all of our Pokemon that we currently have. So let's go ahead and pick up right where we left off. And we're going to go ahead and do some training now. That's the big thing. So I am going to kick this into fast forward for everybody that's watching. I don't want you to have to sit and watch while we do this. But the key thing is we want to get our Pokemon up basically to about 10. And then we're going to go ahead and get the experience share. So anyways, fast forward starting now. So we're back. We just did a little bit of grinding there, just enough that we could really guarantee the win against Brendan when we run into him, which is going to be very, very soon here. So let's go ahead and do that Brendan fight because that will get us the experience share. We're going to have to do some more grinding after that, but at least everybody will be leveling up together, right? So we want to get that experience share really as fast as we can. And I think a level 10 Bulbasaur is fine for everything that he's going to throw at us. He's going to start with a Corphish, which we totally destroy. And then he's got his Trico, but, we resist everything that Trico can do as far as grass moves, so we should have really no problem here. So we'll get the Corphish out of the way. Great. And then I think we just Vine Whip Trico. Well, let me see. So let's see. On this, so 45, so... Basically, we're going to get stab on top of that. So let's just call it another 20 just to keep it even. That's 65. So it goes down to like 32. And tackle is straight 40. So tackle is actually better. Unless, did I miss anything with Vine Whip having like a high chance to crit? Nope. So I think we tackle. I think that's our play here, which is fine. So we'll just tackle the crap out of this Trico. If we need to swap out from the Leers, we can, but I don't think he has anything that can really do enough to us. Yeah, we kill him on the next tackle, which is fine. He was faster, but we kill him. We go to 11. And we get the experience share and the stat checker. Stat scanner. Sorry, stat scanner. Okay. So we will see Brendan again, and we will have to deal with a Gravile pretty soon here. But before we have to worry about that, let's go ahead and heal everybody up. We're going to put Jack, our Rockruff, back at the front of the party. And Jack's job is just going to be to focus on leveling up. Because now that we've got the experience share, we're going to start to see all of our Pokemon, the Pidgey and the Nincada and the Shinx, all of them are going to start catching up, right? So the only thing we really want to dodge so far that I've seen are Wingles. Things like Patrat, we just kind of step all over. We'll probably move Bite just to there, make it a little bit easier. Yeah, so we're good there. So again, we're going to go ahead and do some fast forward grinding. right, so that was some good training. We got Jack to level 10. We're actually going to keep him right there. So just as a quick recap on where we are right now, Jack is 10, Hockner is 8, Nickel is 11, Trance is 9, and Hidden is 7. We're going to go ahead and start working on the trainers in Viridian Forest, and that should get us quite a bit more experience. We'll do a little bit more grinding before we have to worry about Faulkner, but I think this is a good start. So to this person, yeah, they don't have anything to say. Go get that item. I don't feel like fighting Olenba. All I need to do is see like superpower come out of it or something. Gus did 3 damage. I don't really want to fight you. I want to save my health for the trainers as much as I can. Here's a trainer. All right, Jack, let's see what you can do against this man. All right, here. Sends out a Caterpie, level 6. We're going to bite it into the next dimension. Tackle, followed by bite. Get out of here. Excellent. Hockner goes to 9, learns Gust. That's wonderful. Nickel goes to 12. If you haven't noticed already, we are hard set to set mode. So we cannot switch Pokemon when we faint one. It will not give us the option. We have to hard switch or use a move that switches like Volt Switch or something to that effect. All right, 1 trainer down. Let's pick up the item. Next trainer. Sends out a Kakuna. We will have to bite probably 3 times here. We'll bite twice and tackle, I think. Yeah, tackle should take it out. That should be some meaty experience. Yeah. Hockner goes to 10. Hidden goes to 8. Spinnerack. This one could be dangerous because it has Poison Sting. And it has Absorb. That's okay. 2 bites takes it down. Jack gets to 11. And a Lediba. Again, could be dangerous depending on what moveset it has, but we take tackles all day. Should have tackled instead of biting, but that's fine. We get through this trainer, and we take his money. We will take this antidote. We will go fight this trainer right here. There's a Cascoon, which we will bite. And then bite again for the win. Ah, close. Close, close, close. So we will tackle to finish off the Cascoon. Vance gets to 11. Wants to learn Spark, but it can't learn more than 4 moves. Get rid of Leer. Okay. Surskit probably has... Surskit probably has Water Gun, so we're going to switch to Nickel. Oh, Bubble. Okay. Had a Water move is kind of what I was thinking. Maybe Water Gun is a little bit too high for it, but we will Vine Whip this guy into the next Oblivion. I guess not. 2 quick attacks later. He is down. Some experience for everybody. Another 140 Pokédollars are mine. Caterpie shouldn't do very much to me, and it's level 6, so should be good experience. Yeah, 1 damage to me for 69 experience. Nice. I'll take that. Hockner goes to 11. Nickel goes to 13. Wants to learn Poison Powder. Of course you can learn Poison Powder. Let's go ahead and get rid of Growl. And you're going to want to learn Sleep Powder too. Yeah. Let's get rid of Tackle. All right. Now that's not a huge help against Faulkner because 2 of his Pokemon, the Wingull, let me see here. We've got my little strategy guide here. Trust me, playing this game without some kind of guide on what you're up against is virtually impossible. But yeah, 2 of his Pokemon, the Emolga and the Wingull, both have Sleep Talk. So it doesn't do very much. I don't want to play any bide shenanigans. It doesn't do much to put them to sleep. Want to fight me? Fight me! Oh, this is the guy with the Spupa. All right. This is kind of a pain because you're going to have Absorb, but you're not going to use it. Does 1 more bite kill you? Yeah, there we go. All right. Spupa. Will bite. You're going to protect. Fine. Bite. It's going to protect again. Oh, it doesn't. Okay. It hardens. I'll do the bite. Ah, come on. Bite to kill the Spupa and get to level 12. Hooray, we learned Howl. Hitting gets to 9. And a Metapod to round out the trainer here. Now what I am going to do is take a quick run back. I know that the Pokemon Center in Pewter is closer, but I want to double check the route numbers. Don't have time for you, Burmy. Don't have time for you, Seawaddle. Wish I had caught you instead of an encounter. Really would like to use the Levany line in a run. Never really had the opportunity to do that, and they get a really cool unique ability because this is a ROM hack. There were some changes that were made. They get a really cool unique ability that improves the damage of sword and cutting based moves. It seems really cool. All right, so let's pay attention to this route name as we leave Viridian to the north. That's Route 2. Let's go ahead and get back through the woods. And what we need to know as we come out of here... Wow, I can't believe we went through that much grass without an encounter. What we need to know as we come out of here is it Route 2 on the other side of the woods? If it is, okay, too bad for us. If it isn't, we get an encounter. Level 6 Wurmple. I think that's always worth it from experience. Does 1 damage to me, and I get like 70 experience for it, 65, yeah. And screw to level 12. Let's go ahead and go up. Spinnerack is not worth the time. Come down. Seawaddle, I'm sure that run 3 is not going to be my last run, so we will see you again, Seawaddle. Let's go ahead and finish this trainer off. He has a level 9 Grubbin. We're just going to bite that thing until the next dimension. Ooh, got Mud Slap. That was not great. All right, that's fine. We get 161. Hockner goes to 12. We get 1 more encounter before we leave. Oh, perfect. Yeah, he doesn't have anything that can really do anything to rock. That should get us into 13. Perfect. Rest of the team gets some experience. We'll go up. We are in Pewter City. We will go ahead and go into the Pokemon Center. Of course, I forgot the Wise Glasses, so we're going to have to go back for the Wise Glasses. But this is still Route 2, so we do not get an encounter here. Good to know. Well, let's go get those Wise Glasses. We'll kill everything on the way back, because we're going to have to grind anyway. So we might as well do it now. Wow, that did a lot of damage. Struggle Bug is so good. I mean, to be doing that much damage resisted, man, that's just great. Did I one-shot you yet? Hey, there we go. Experience is experience. And other things that you already knew. All right, Seawaddle, let's hold this bite for me. That's okay. Hey, wish that first one had been a crit so we didn't have to use a second bite there. Level 5 Wurmple. This should be an easy 50 experience. 45, I guess. Nickel grows to 14, almost at the level cap. As you can see above me, our level cap is 15. That is the level of the Onyx that Brock has. So we cannot... You know what? Burmy is not worth it. It's just going to protect Stalmy. We cannot go above 15. Well, we can. It's very hard for us to go above 15, I should say. And if we go too far above 15, we will run into a problem where our Pokemon will not listen to us. So we need to really play by the level caps here. One thing I am doing, I don't think it's going to end up being a concern here, but just so everybody's on the same page and I say it before anything happens. All right, here's the Wise Glasses. Thank you very much. I am going to be doing... if I white out, it's over. Even if there are Pokemon alive in the PC, sometimes when it comes to Nuzlocke, some people play that if you that you're not done until every Pokemon you could possibly use has fainted. but I'm doing this as if I white out, it's over. So let's go this way. We're not going to play with Burmy because Burmy is just going to give us the runaround. We are playing Shiny Claws also. That's the one thing that I'll say that makes this, I mean, easier 1 out of 4,192 times or whatever it is. If we find a shiny Pokemon that is always available to catch and use. That is, again, a 1 in like 4,000 chance we find a shiny Pokemon. But if we do, we are not going to run away from it. We are not going to feint it on purpose. We are going to try and catch that sucker. And if we catch it, we will probably use it because shiny Pokemon are cool. All right, so we made it back through. Let's go ahead and heal up. Now we got to see what we have for money. That's going to be a real determining factor here. So let's go to the mart first, and I want to see just kind of where we are for money. We have 4560, so we need 440 Poké Dollars to get this guy's egg. That's where Falkner is. This leads to the gym. I don't think there's anything up here. Oh, I found a Pokeball. That saves us 200. All right. So there's Pokeball up there. I don't think there's anything in here. Of course, every time I say that, I find something, right? Okay, nothing special there. He won't let us pass before we fight Brock. So we're kind of in a rough place here. We need to fight both Falkner and Brock before we can get that egg. We don't have any other way to make money except to sell stuff we have. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what you're doing, but okay. No, I don't know what you're doing. I'm spraying. Oh, spraying Repel. Yeah, okay. This is the guy who teaches you about Repel. And there's nothing here. Okay. Let's talk to this person. Yeah, so it's recommending Unbound or Dreams if we are having trouble with this lock or with this ROM. Oh, interesting. So the randomizer seed depends on the day. Good to know. All right, so I think the move here is we sell the Wise Glasses. I know that sounds like crazy pants, but I don't see any other way. So that gets us to 4670. That gets us to 4695. We can't sell the berries. They're just too valuable. I could sell the 2 Pokeballs. If I sell the 2 Pokeballs, that brings us to 4760. So 4760, and then if I sell the 3 potions, that brings us to 4870. We'd still be low. As much as I don't want to sell these Wise Glasses, I feel like we need that egg. That egg could be power. So this may be the wrong move, but we're going to sell the Wise Glasses and we're going to get that egg from the old man. And then we have the arduous journey of trying to hatch it. So we're going to hatch it in town. We received an egg. Excellent. Yeah, we are going to hatch it in town because we want this to be our town encounter. We want the encounter to count for the town, not for Route 2. Let's turn up the fast forward speed to 10 times. Make sure our auto run is on. And we're just going to go back and forth until this egg hatches. Could be anything. So last time we got a Tyrant, which ended up being kind of cool because we had Stealth Rocks, but in the end, it just couldn't really hold up to Falkner. And I think part of that was my fault. I think what I needed to do for Falkner is I tried to get through that fight without losing anybody. And because I tried to get through that fight without losing anybody, I think I lost I know I lost everybody, but I think I lost everybody because I tried to get through the fight without losing anybody. Now, one of the things that we did have happen in the Falkner fight was we went in with Tyrant, and he had Sturdy and Stealth Rocks, which was kind of a good setup, right? Because we knew we were going to get Stealth Rocks up. However, we took a Water Pulse to the face from Falkner's Wingull, and it actually confused us, and we hurt ourselves in confusion on turn 1. I think if we had gotten Stealth Rocks up on turn 1 and could have swapped out on turn 2, I think we could have maybe done a little bit better in there. I'm not going to say definitely 100% for sure, but once Emolga was down, you know, I think we would have had some better luck. So we want to see what's in this egg. Could be anything. Could be a starter Pokemon. Could be a fossil Pokemon like that Tyrant. I did a randomizer of this. I was talking about this in our first run. Did a randomizer of this, and I got what am I thinking of? Ninetales. I got a Ninetales in the randomizer. But again, that was a randomizer. So again, not that super helpful against Brock. So let's go ahead and keep doing this until this egg hatches. And this has been a very long episode. So once the egg hatches, I think we will call it there. We do have a lot to cut down here from the grinding time, but I think we're going to be over kind of what my target episode length is. That's fine. I hope you guys are having a good time watching the series. Run 3 will definitely not be our only run. The egg's ready to hatch. The Cacnea. Not a huge, not super excited about that. We will name that. What should we name it? Oh, let's turn the emulation back down to 2 times. Cacnea. Let's name it Nevada. Nevada the Cacnea. So anyways, not a huge fan of Cacnea. Cacturn has the largest number of weaknesses in the game. But let's take a look at this Cacnea that we have here. Hatch in Pewter City. Sand Rush, that could be really valuable. Look at those stats. Man. I wish it wasn't relaxed. Down speed is not super helpful to me, but still, look at those stats. That looks pretty good. Poison Sting and Leer. Okay. This could be good going into Brock to have 2 grass types. There is a fire Pokemon we have to worry about. But anyway, what we're going to do is we're going to wrap this episode up here. When we start the next episode, Cacti will be on the layout. If you haven't already, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, and come visit me at Twitch. Okay, right there is my Twitch information. So new YouTube videos come out Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, and I'm on Twitch Sunday nights, Tuesday nights, and Thursday nights. Sunday, that's 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. Eastern time. Tuesday and Thursday, 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. Eastern time. Would love to see you. We're really developing a great community. You can find our Discord information below. And again, come visit me on Twitch, like the video, subscribe here. Would love to hear your feedback. Leave a comment, and I hope to see you next time. Thanks, everyone.